Wahlberg, thank you for your time. Thank you for giving us some minutes for this interview. I know your schedule is very tight here in Jordan in Wadi Rum for a 24-hour shoot. What are your first impressions from Jordan, and what do you have to say about the shoot?
Oh, it's spectacular. Just flying in, seeing the Red Sea. I got to go into the water last night. The people are so kind and welcoming, and it's just spectacular. I mean, you look at the setting, it's absolutely incredible. And it's just unfortunate that I've only had one day to spend here, but the great thing is now that I get to see it, I'll be eager to come back and hopefully making a movie here.
We do hope so too.
That would be amazing.
How was it working with the Jordanian crew?
Fantastic. Obviously extremely experienced, very knowledgeable, and very helpful. Anything we kind of needed or wanted, they were more than able to accommodate.
You're playing the role of an ex-CIA agent who helped the release of Paul Getty 3. What attracted you? What fascinated you in the character? Why did you accept this role?
Well, he's just a little different. He was educated at Harvard. He was the captain of the crew team there. He was also an ex-Navy SEAL, CIA, and then working in the oil industry for Paul Getty. And I just thought it was interesting and different. And of course, anytime you get an opportunity to work with Ridley Scott, you just take it.
Of course. And you probably know a little bit about the region, about the fact that probably cinema in the region is still growing, especially in Jordan probably.
Yeah.
And what would be, if you have to give an advice to the young actors, as a professional advice to them, what would you say?
Well, as an actor, it's tough because you're always kind of going from job to job, and I think just trying to find interesting filmmakers and talent to work with, and never being afraid to take risks and chances. For me, coming from a musical background, I was always worried about how I was being perceived, and then when I wanted to become an actor, I wanted to play lots of different roles. So I think not being afraid to take chances, and hopefully, maybe I'll get invited back here to be in a movie with a Jordanian filmmaker. You never know.
You're already invited, sir.
Well, listen, I need the script and the part. It's absolutely beautiful. It's breathtaking here.
Which film are you the most proud of you've done?
It depends. I mean, I'm always kind of lean more towards true stories. But I've been fortunate enough to be able to be in a lot of different kinds of films, and comedies, and dramas, and action films, and but anytime you do a true story, you just feel like a little bit more responsibility in getting it right. But I'm looking forward after this to maybe going and doing another comedy.
Yeah. Which actor did inspire you most?
Well, I would have to say, I grew up watching movies with my dad, and my dad loved Jimmy Cagney, Steve McQueen, John Garfield, Robert Ryan, guys like that, and guys that I can identify with that are, kind of guys. So I was actually on the way here, I was watching Jimmy Cagney on the plane, Public Enemy. It was one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We really look forward to seeing you again in Jordan.